Hey, what's going on, guys? Minikuse7B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2000. It's episode number 98 today for the third season of the UAW GM Quality 500 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, or Lowe's, whatever. I'm calling it Charlotte. Yeah, we went 6 for 6 on the short tracks this year, providing just a straight up belt to ass as a notification just popped up on my windows. What the hell are you doing? All right, that was a weird little blooper. Moving on there. Now we have a 234-point lead over Earnhardt. I mean, look at these stats: 28 starts, 12 wins, 18 top fives, 20 top tens, an average finish of 8.6. But you know, that's just ridiculous. We're almost ready to match Jeff Gordon's 1998 season record. Where is he at? Where is he at in points? 10th in points. This man's 10th in points. So in 98, he had 13 wins, 26 top fives, and 28 top tens. So what about for us? 18 and 20. So we're probably not gonna match the amount of top fives and top tens, unfortunately, but we can definitely sure get the amount of wins for sure. I feel like as well within the amount of races that we have left, because we have 6 races left to go in the season. So I wanted to go show you like what car and chassis and engine we're running. We're running our new engine today, but we're not running the brand newly built chassis yet. I'm saving that for next week's episode at Rockingham. I'm saving that for that. So we're going to go into our engine department. We're actually going to overhaul one. We're going to overhaul this one to try to make this thing an 82. Or wait, what happens if I just repair it? Was this one of the ones where I could just repair it? No. Okay, so this one I can actually just overhaul, make it 82 of power, and, you know, there. I hit no like an idiot. Bada bing, bada boom. So now, as far as chassis is concerned, we're not building another one. I know the new one just got built, as we're going to show you the inventory here. This just got built. However, we're not doing it just yet. We're not going to build another one. We can overhaul one. Maybe this one. 83. I think we can just repair that one. It'll be fine. Yeah, we can just repair this one. It'll be fine. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to repair this for 2 races. And that's all she wrote there. So we're going to go and try to continue to hold on to that point lead. 200-some points is still very, very good. So we're going to keep on this point lead and just see how we continue on here at Charlotte. All right, so now we're here ready to rock and roll here at Charlotte. 1 lap of qualifying with, of course, the default setup. I think at this point, it's just going to be default setup all the way for the rest of the season, and probably even the rest of the career mode. So this is the default setup, and we're already kind of ripping this car really well. I don't remember what the pole time is here, unfortunately. So we're just going to go hard and see what we can find here. We're going to try to go into turns 3 and 4. Oop. Oh, it's sticking. Oh, it's sticking really good here because of the amount of grip we have in qualifying. So what's the lap time going to be with the default setup? It is going to be a 29.9. That is going to be enough for 15th place on the grid. And it's going to be Sterling Marlin on the pole, along with our nearest championship competitor, Dale Earnhardt, in second. Elliott Sadler finally having yet another good qualifying run. Now we're going to load our Charlotte setup. I think it's in slot B. So now we're going to get today's pre-race ceremonies. Let's get home to dub if we can.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall coming to you live from the Mecca of Motorsports, Lowe's Motor Speedway, for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the UAW GM Quality 500. This is an awesome facility, isn't it, Barney?
A lot of these teams are based in this area. This is a 2,000-acre dream come true for any NASCAR fan. I don't think there's a bad seat anywhere in the place. There's always great racing to go along with it.
The 56 car has strung together back-to-back top fives, and I'm sure he'll try for another one.
And let me tell you something, Joe. You throw in a couple of wins to go along with those top fives, and all of a sudden you're in the hunt for the championship.
Kenny Wallace seems to always have to start toward the back at these speedway tracks.
Man, that's true. Maybe he likes having to pass all those cars on race day. I know I would prefer to start towards the front, and I'm sure he would too. But hey, he'll get there with some patience.
Wally Dallenbach has had some bad luck the last 2 races.
I believe they got a good chance to turn their luck around right here. These guys have been working extra hard this week, and I think it just may pay off for them in the end.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave. Gentlemen, start your engines.
we head to NASCAR's backyard with Sterling Marlin on the pole, and we're in the middle of the pack. We're going to have to go to do a good amount of racing here today to get to the front. We're under green flag here today here at Charlotte, as we're now going to go through the gears, ready to make rock and roll to see if we can keep on keeping on with our race win. So we're going to be right side by side already with Jerry Nadeau on the start. We didn't get as much of a good start as oh, hold on. Make sure we're able to pass Jerry pretty cleanly. We're immediately going to do the old iRacing strat of going 3 wide and turn, well, I can't even say turn 1, but definitely lap 1 is very tight between young Dave Blaney and Robert Presley. My goodness. Absolutely. Oh, man, they're really tight back there. Even so, Scott Pruitt once again holding up everyone because he had a great qualifying effort there, but he's going to fall towards the back almost immediately, it seems. We're in the top 10 already. We already gained 5 spots. So with the setup I've been trying to do for my practice, I didn't even have like practice around any other AI car. So if this thing tops out, oh boy. Oh boy, I even lowered the gear ratio just the Iceman, Iron Man, Iceman. I almost said Kimi Räikkönen. Terry Labonte almost took us out lap 2 of this race. Anyway, that's really scary. I'm watching that RPM. It's getting a little bit high. We're able to, Mayfield just tries to block us down. We don't appreciate that, of course. We're going to give him a little bit of a nudge back because we didn't appreciate that. We're up to P9 now with about 81 laps to go. It's still a pretty long race. And this car, of course, it's great on the straight line speed now because of our brand new engine that we have. The comparisons from the Coke 600, anyway, with the car setup, I had to make it looser. With the initial setup I had, it was just way too tight. Especially in 1 and 2. Well, like that, for instance, there. I think I kind of messed up my entry a little bit there. I think that's what kind of cost me a little bit, as we're going to pin Elliott Sadler. So the day I recorded this race is the same day that Josh Berry actually won the race at Las Vegas. So congrats to him and the Wood brothers. I no longer have anything against them now anyway. That's kind of been settled anyway. So I'm kind of happy that Josh Berry won now. Really nice to see there. Yeah, lap 5 now. We're going to try to see if we can get ourselves back into the top 5. The top 2 have already kind of singled themselves out already. It's absolutely insane. And honestly, it's kind of like what we've been waiting for this entire playthrough. Dale Earnhardt versus Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon leading the way right now with Dale Earnhardt in second. This is exactly what every 90s kid's fever dream is supposed to happen here in this playthrough. You know, seeing them two go at it finally. For the race lead, it seems. Jeff Gordon, this is honestly already like the best performance of this entire playthrough, and that's kind of sad how it's taken 98 episodes in order to actually be something like legit, like scary. That's kind of like sad. But anyways, we have I think Dale Jarrett now just passed Sterling Marlin for 4th. I'm sorry, for 3rd actually, as Sterling Marlin now fall back to 4th. Jimmy Johnson is back up there in the top 5 in that 66 car. We really haven't been going anywhere. We haven't really had like any anyone helping us or whatnot. It's just been kind of just chilling. It's just been us chilling this entire time. Rusty Wallace is behind us as well. He's ready to make. He looks like he's ready faster than us. I'm not sure what we're lacking though compared to the leaders. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure what we're lacking. I mean, I'm starting to feel the tightness now between 1 and 2 a little bit more, but I mean, the car's still good. I mean, we're gonna try to see if we can try to make an adjustment or 2, try to go win this race. I think we're just like 1 or maybe 2 adjustments away from like winning this race. So I certainly don't want to make an air pressure adjustment. I think 22 is usually the sweet spot for like 1.5 miles in this game. Usually it's 22. If not, maybe 21 is. Oh, Mark Martin. A little bit loosey-goosey there. He's going to block the bottom. I can't ride all the way to the top. He kind of pit blocked that defensively perfectly. Oh, it's so annoying. We're going to have to stay right with him. And hopefully he can give us a tow. And maybe Rusty Wallace will give us a push as well to catch up back to that top 5 area. All right, trying to make a move finally down on the inside of Mark Martin for P6. We're taking P6 away from number 6. But Rusty Wallace is going to give him a little bit of a push. And we're just going to give him the old reverse side draft there. And we're actually going to clear Mark Martin for 6th. Jimmy Johnson's still hanging strong. And Marlin having, once again, I keep saying this already a lot in this season. This season is very woeful. This whole season it's been rather bad. So Marlin really definitely needs this run, just to help him get Bill's confidence going into the next season of 2003. It's just been a really lackluster season for Marlin. So it's nice to see him out front anyway, or not really like in 3rd place, I would say. Meanwhile, fourth place, not third place. I don't know what I was thinking with Dale Jarrett being right there. Rusty Wallace is ready to try to make a move on Mark Martin for that 7th spot. Oh, he blows up behind us. Wait, no, there's another blow up. 2 blow ups happen at the exact same time. Dale Jarrett blows up on the inside, and Rusty Wallace also blows up at the exact same time. 2 blow ups at the exact same time. I have never seen this before in this game. 2 blow-ups at the exact same time. That is ludicrous. We're in the top 5 now. We're going to try to see if we can get along within the top 3 here. I don't think catching those 2 is just non-existent. We're going to see whoever is going to be better in the lap traffic at this point. Oh, God, it's starting to get really tight off of 3 and 4, and that really paid the price there. I went a little too hard trying to catch up to Jimmy Johnson there. That's going to really affect me quite a bit. Hopefully that'll make the car a little bit looser because I damaged the back end, but whoa, okay. All right, so, oh, Jesus Christ, no, it did not fix the issue. Okay, all righty then. So definitely we got to regroup here because that was unfortunate stuff that we just happened to hit the wall there. Yeah, definitely it was getting a little bit tight. If I just don't do that corner perfectly in 3 and 4, I'm just gonna go right into the fence. So yeah, we're gonna regroup. Resettle ourselves. We're still in the top 5. Ward Burton's also catching up, and the 2 Joe Gibbs cars. It's kind of funny to believe that Tony Stewart yet to win in this whole season. The season 1 champion, the year 2000, has been winless this season, unfortunately there. But yeah, all right, now we're getting better. So that was a little bit of a whiplash there between both of us, as we're getting now the other people are starting to catch some lap traffic here. Lap times have obviously fallen off because of the unfortunate damage on the right rear, but we're gonna catch both. Excuse me, catch both Jimmy Johnson and Sterling Marlin. We're gonna try to use them as a pick here. Oh, I don't know what we were doing. I don't want to overdrive the corner and just mess everything up, so we're just gonna chill behind Jimmy here just briefly, but he's gonna get stuck behind Pruitt most likely. We're gonna try to not force the issue. We're actually gonna let Jimmy go through first before we go press the attack again. Down into the inside. Oh, no, we're not going to be able to go to the inside this time. We are faster than both of them right now. Not by much, but we're definitely faster than both Jimmy and Marlin. We're going to need a good run down the straightaway here, which we were going to. Even with the draft that Jimmy's going to have, we're going to go right to the quarter panel. I don't think side drafting exists in this game. And if it does, then yeah, that'd be a good interpretation of the side draft here. We're going to be down the inside of Jimmy Johnson in the 66. And we're going to make the pass on him. Yes, we are. So now we're up to P4. Next up is Sterling Marlin. We're going to try to... He's having a great run in rounding out the bottom of the podium right there. As some of the other cars are having a hard time getting around Scott Pruitt, it seems. Meanwhile, these guys have done it no problem. Can we make the pass on Marlin here? No. We're going to bide our time here. Take it easy going into 3 and 4 and not... That's the thing I've been noticing with this engine upgrade. It's definitely making my car push up more because the amount of acceleration you're getting into the corner. So we're probably going to have to go down pit road and adjust the wedge. That is the game plan. Repair the damage for Dr. Feelgoods, of course, as we're down the inside now of Sterling Marlin. We're actually going to clear him here, put him outside the podium as he hits the wall. Having such a great run, but that's going to check up that entire back straightaway right there. So now we're out in the open by ourselves, just chilling. The 2 leaders, oh my God, they're gone. How far are we back from Earnhardt and Gordon? It's about 7 seconds. Jeff is just continuing to dominate this race today, and so he should. It's about time. I am noticing some people coming in and out of the pits. I believe it's the earliest you can go is right now. The fuel window is actually rather interesting. We still have 8.3 left in our fuel tank. I think the point of this is to try to make it to like lap 50, as like the programming is to try to make sure you can last like, you know, half the race for the Coke 600 or whatever. But yeah, them 2 are just continuing to have a field day. I really wish I could just focus a camera on both Jeff and Dale Earnhardt Sr. I wish there was like an option where I could just like look, like just show you the battle that they're having while I'm like racing my point of view. Because I'm pretty sure that's like part of the things that you as a viewer are looking for. I mean, the gap is about the same. I've been watching the Delta for like the last 5 laps. We haven't really been gaining much. In fact, we actually have been losing a little bit. to them two up there. I mean, them two are just the class of the field, and, you know, much respect for that. Them two, though, but just between the two of them, they've been stagnant. They've been literally the class of the field the entire time. It's going to come down to the pit strategy here with all these cars around us. Oh, boy. Car felt upset with that one, honest to goodness. Yeah, now we lost about a half of a second there that time. And Johnny Benson and Ward Burton have caught up. They're starting to catch up to us a little bit here. So, yeah, the car is definitely falling away towards the end of this stage here. Like I said, I wasn't using the 83-83. We were using an 82-82 chassis, 82 tire grip, 82 tire wear, just for Rockingham for next week for 83 or so. Because for some reason we struggle at Rockingham, and Rockingham is one of my favorite tracks, like, of all time. So I want to make sure we, you know, we do good on that track. That's what I want to circle. Make sure we get our good equipment for that too. But this will require more power than the other one. So, yeah. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to be careful with the gear ratio for that track too. For some reason, if you try to do like a gear ratios like I have now, you're not going to make it all the way. It's just weird. Oh, more cars have gotten down pit road as I cut the grass. Whoops. Yeah, them two are still staying out there. Them two are just going at it. I'm thinking about coming down pit road in a few laps, but I don't want to pit when all these cars are like right down pit road because of the traffic jam. So we're going to wait a few laps just to make sure that area gets cleared. Then we're going to come down pit road. We got to come down pit road, though. The tires are just not lasting much longer. So unfortunately, I'm going to think about raising the tire pressure back to where it was last time, which is 23 PSI. I know I said before that 22 is usually the sweet spot, but we're going to need a little bit more of that PSI, I think. And also take a big swing on the wedge. We're gonna go full round, take a full round out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a sign to really come on in. I might come on in this lap, actually. I just can't drive it anymore. Yeah, we can't drive it anymore. Box this lap. 56 pitting this time. This time we're gonna come down pit road. Okay. Yeah, this is the adjustment we're gonna make. It's a big adjustment, yes, but we're gonna try to see if we can help it bring us closer to the top two. There's Rusty and Jared, who have both blown up earlier in the video. All right, good stop here, guys. Keep going. Doing good. Okay, so that's unfortunately not a fast pit stop, but it's just way the cookie crumbles. We're going to be back on the racetrack here, try to gain as much as we can from this point forward. The top two have still stayed out, though, from what it looks like there. So it'll be really interesting to see where they cycle out. Never mind. I just looked. One of them's coming in, and the other one is probably on the track somewhere. So Earnhardt or Gordon is going to cycle out as the leader. They both have pitted like 1 lap difference, though. They had to have pit like 1 lap difference here, and the car feels much better already. I mean, obviously I'm saying that now because of the fresh tires, but it already feels so much better. We lost a lot of time, but unfortunately because of the other people that pitted earlier before us. But we're gonna gain them all back in like no time flat. Uh-oh, there's a wreck right in front of us. They're going down the front straightaway here. And we're going to take P6 away, but Jimmy Johnson might have just taken that at the last possible second. I can't tell. Ooh, what a run. As Johnny Benson spuns right in front of us. He's back down pit road. Ooh, okay, so now we're about 30 laps to go. It's them two now. Johnny Benson's somehow back in third. I don't know how he's back in third, but I don't think it's going to be recycled out that way. But, okay, so how many people are on the lead lap right now? That's what I want to know. How many are on the lead lap? So, up to Buckshot Jones, which is 25th. I don't think pitting here is going to do anything. So, we're going to not pit under caution. We're going to stay out here in 7th place as we're going to get ready for the restart here. We're actually in the correct gear this time. Thank you, game, for notifying that as we're stuck on the outside. Mark apparently is in front of us, as well as Johnny Benson, who kept that position despite spinning out. Okay. Now it's going to be a matter of who can get around this lap traffic the best, because they're all trapped on the outside. Gordon's leading the way. He's having a great day, and I hope for sure for like some of the, I know some of you guys are Jeff Gordon fans, so I'm hoping for, you know, for your sake, you know, he can get around this a little bit better than Earnhardt can. He's getting a little bit held up there on the outside though, so it's going to see like what's going to happen with Earnhardt. See if what's he going to do. And no, I think that might be Earnhardt getting around him now. Yeah, so that's Earnhardt passing him. I thought it was a lap car, it wasn't. So Earnhardt takes the lead away from Jeff Gordon. Next up for him is, well, for Jeff Gordon, trying to get around him with Johnny Benson in third. We're kind of stuck behind Blaney. I'm starting to regret my tire pressure decision there. I probably should not have done that. I probably just stuck with my gut and just say, like, we'll keep it at 22, but I wanted to keep it a little bit longer on the PSI. But the car is turning better, though. That's the thing. The car is turning better. That's what I was kind of looking for out of all that. Meanwhile, the rest of the field's being stuck on the outside. We're going to try to repass Mark here, as it means we're going to have to go down the inside of Kyle Petty here to make it 3 wide. Jimmy Johnson's following behind us. So we're going to... Ooh, thank God we were able to make that maneuver as there's contact behind us. We're going to go 3 wide down the front straightaway here. Keep it steady on the inside. We're going to be back in the top 5 where we were before. And then we got Scary Terry, who happened to be in 4th place at the time as well. We're going to pin him with our other Pennsylvania native, Jimmy Spencer, in the 26. We're going to get a good push from Jimmy Spencer, from Robert Presley. He's going to try to make a move down the inside to try to get the lap away from us, but... Yeah, oh, Jeff Gordon's fighting back. I can barely see him up there. He's fighting back. He's not done yet. He wants to get a multi-win season and not a super speedway win. He wanted to prove that, you know, I had a few off seasons. That's fine. I'm here ready to rock and roll, dude. I'm here to race. I'm here to win. That's what he's saying in this one. He's going to remind everyone why he's a 3-time champion in this universe. I'm watching them up there. I really am. Jeff is trying. Guys, Jeff is trying. He is definitely trying to get around Earnhardt here. He's trying so hard, dude. He wants this win so badly after getting a little bit screwed out by the yellow. He's trying. He's right on his ass. He's trying to make maneuvers happen. He's trying his hardest. Johnny Benson is still somehow, like, somewhat pulling away from us, even though after he spun it and nearly wrecked his car, he still has kept that spot despite spinning with the tires. That makes perfect sense. It looks like he's trying to make a maneuver down there. Oh, he just can't. He can't quite get there. He's trying so hard, though, guys. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to watch them, though, because of how far away they're getting. Yeah, I know you can barely see it, but they're trying up there. I can see it. This is what I think some of you guys are just saying this in your head, like, right now. That's what we've been waiting for. I don't blame you. Meanwhile, we're keeping our own in 4th place with Jimmy Johnson having yet another great run in that 66 car. Yeah, I'm looking at the Delta right now. Looks like Jeff Gordon's losing the battle here. He's losing the battle just slightly each and every lap. Jeff's tried his best, but it looks like it might be Earnhardt's day at this point. Oh, boy. It's not over yet, though, but Jeff is fading just a little bit here. He's going to have to hope for a miracle, maybe to try again or so. Maybe another caution would come out and just bunch them all back up together again. See if we can try again at that point forward. Yeah, he's still 3/10 back. Meanwhile, we're still 6 seconds back. There's no way we're going to be able to catch them, I don't think. There's really not catching me either. Jimmy and Bobby have not really caught me either. We're just kind of by ourselves in 4th place. Really, nothing really happening. And I really can't just, like, switch over to a different car's point of view and just have them, like, see the epic battles that they're having, unfortunately. So... yeah, I can see them up there. Jeff is just fading just more and more. He didn't lose anything that time, but he's going to have about 12 laps in order to catch Dale Earnhardt. Just looking at the Delta, it just seems to keep getting wider and wider, unfortunately, for Jeff. He's now 7/10 back. It's getting to the point where even Johnny Benson is starting to catch both of them. I don't know how the heck is this even possible. Us, we're stuck in 4th. Jimmy's back in 5th still. Again, there's really nothing to report because I'm just all by myself. It's kind of hard to commentate when there's nothing going on around me. It's not like I could go into a replay booth, unfortunately, in this game and just show you the epicness of Jeff versus Dale. But Dale's going to have to go through traffic now. Can he get there before Jeff Gordon does? Can he get through? Can he get through there? As actually, no, hold on now. Now it's Jeff being a 1.5 seconds behind. So It's going to be a little bit of struggle here for Earnhardt. Sorry, not Earnhardt, for Gordon at this point. He may even lose second. 4 laps to go this time by, and... Oh, what? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. It happened again. Wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They just someone again just randomly despawned in front. I did not see Jeff Gordon down pit road. Why is it? Is this an emulator thing? Is this a Dolphin emulator issue? Where they just randomly despawn or something? I don't know what's going on, but they just despawned Jeff Gordon. Why? What? I mean, it happened to Earnhardt at Talladega, where I mean, I just barely tapped him, and he just despawned at Talladega. Like no engine smoke, no nothing. Like this also happened sometime in my Thunder 04 playthrough too, where they just randomly despawn. It's also at Charlotte too, so. I don't even know. I was just checking to see like what the gap was, because the lap prior, it was only 0.3 between him and Dale Earnhardt. Well, that just fucked this whole episode up now, didn't it? White flag is now out, but holy hell now, man. That's kind of dumb how this finish is basically happening. I am so sorry to Jeff Gordon. This does not deserve anything. He put on an absolute cinema. I really wish we could have just watched that. An absolute cinema between Gordon and Earnhardt. The way it should have been. An absolute cinema of an episode, just absolutely ruined by the game's quirks. Because the game decided to despawn Gordon. We come home third, but what the fuck? It should have been fourth. Earnhardt wins. This is what I'm not upset about. I'm just upset about how it just ended up like that for Gordon, man. I'm not even a Gordon fan either.
The yellow didn't wave as much as usual.
Well, you're right, but that just makes for a better race, in my opinion. It really makes the better drivers stand out that much more.
The 56 car took excellent care of his race car.
Well, it's going to be a happy crew when they get back to the shop. They can immediately go to work on next week's car without having to worry about fixing anything from this race, and that makes for a much less stressful atmosphere.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. So long, we'll see you next week at the Talladega Superspeedway.
So it was Earnhardt Sr. that ended up winning the day at Charlotte. Just an absolute cinema of a race just ended because the game decides to despawn Earnhardt. I don't know how to feel about that one, man. I don't know how I feel about that one. I feel like that race should have ended up a little bit differently. Was just them two just going at it rather than just him and all of a sudden Johnny Benson out of nowhere to steal second place because Jeff Gordon despawned. I don't know. We come home in third today with a very good podium finish. I mean, there's nothing really much more to say about that race besides just it was just an absolute cinema between Earnhardt and Gordon, but it just got ruined by unnatural causes. Good win, Earnhardt. Well, we got third, which we're not going to barely lose any points to Earnhardt. Anyway, so there's your top 10. We got Dale Earnhardt that won. Oh, I can't talk. Dale Earnhardt wins. Johnny Benson second. Ourselves third. Jimmy Johnson, an incredible fourth place finish. Both the Labonte brothers, Bobby and Terry, finished 5th and 6th. Ward Burton finishes 7th. Mark Martin 8th. Tony Stewart 9th. And Jeff Burton, our defending champ, is finishing in the 10th spot. That's really sad because I'm just really sad for Gordon about that. Never thought I would say that, honestly. Goodness, feeling sad for Gordon. I would never thought I would ever say that before in a sentence before, but here we are. Let me guess, he ended up finishing 38th because of that. He led 47, a race high 47 laps. Gutted. That's just sad. It really is sad. We have more retirements I didn't even know about, so I don't know. It's just dumb. It was a great race, but a shitty ending to the episode in my book. It's a shame that the game does this sometimes. Speaking of, I mean, we're going to Talladega next. I mean, we're going to be debuting the No Bull 5 scheme, which is nothing spectacular. Because we won the race at Richmond, or finished in the top 5 at Richmond, the previous Richmond race. We're qualified for the No Bull 5. I should have just done that from the very beginning. I just didn't think to make a paid scheme for that, but we're going to do it. So we're going to have a red number on the roof, and of course the red spoiler and the red splitter on the front. So you'll be seeing that next episode, because we're part of the No Bull 5. what is our point lead now going up into Talladega? We're 219 ahead. I mean, we're going to Earnhardt's playground now, too. So that's something to consider. Gordon, you should be a ninth, dude. You should be ninth in the point standings now because of what happened there. I don't know how the hell Johnny Benson finishes second there. I don't know. He should not have finished second despite the spin. He should not have finished second. He's just too good. Yeah. So there's the episode there. In case you liked the episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one at Talladega. And, yeah, see you guys then.